I got the weed eater serviced, filled it up with some fuel. It's got a completely full tank. You can see I spilt a little bit right here, overflowed, which is good. That means we got a full tank. I put some new wire on the end. I think it's just 0.5, so it's decently thick. It lasts pretty long, and that's what we need because we got some thick brush. It's an Echo, cranks right on. We're making some good progress. I basically went along this brush, circled all the way around, knocked all the stumps out. We have some wood stacked up over there, took care of that. And now we're just making our way around. I actually had to change the string on the weed eater. It ran out, the stuff's just so thick, but we're loaded back up again. Let's hit it again.
We're gonna start off by jumping in the van together and heading off to Home Depot on a little shopping trip.
Made it at Home Depot.
Counting out the fasteners, we're gonna grab some wood too, but let's grab all the small stuff first.
Baseball watching today. Home Depot. How to get more done. Valid through June 10th, 2025.
We got our stuff, let's load it up and get out of here.
Woo, boy, is it hot out here, but we got a van full of materials. Let's get back to the house, get this unloaded, and start at square one on this new deck build.
Made it home. We got a van full of new materials and supplies. We're gonna leave it under the shed and we'll grab it as we need it.
We got goodies. We're gonna need to grab a few extra supplies. Came down by my parents' pole barn, and I've seen these here for a long time and never had a use for them until now. They're cement supports for a 4x4. That's why they're cut out into those squares, and that's exactly what I'll be using for supports underneath the deck. So these will work out great. Saved us a couple bucks as well. Let's get them hauled up to the top of the hill, and we might have to come back for a few more. Grab the few different tools we'll probably need to get started. First objective is going to be to try to get this bend out from the center of the porch. I brought a jack over. We're going to try to jack it up, start supporting it with some new wood. You can see quite the bend there. There was a support there, but it broke. Who knows how long ago, but it's definitely stressing out the wood there. It'll need to be raised, supported. Everything will need to be cleaned up real good. Let's get started. Everywhere where we had one of these posts, I left the wood underneath it. So now I'm just kind of working around it. I'm gonna leave a little shim for now until I get to that point where I can get them off. As I was cutting these, I made a relief cut over there, it seems, and it sank a bit more. So it wasn't really getting held on good. So I went ahead and threw a chunk of wood under there just to help hold it up, because I think these two pieces were kind of doing most of the work here. All right, so we got the bottle jack placed underneath. Relieve the stress off this wood over here. You can definitely see it moving up now. Back to its original nailing spot, just about. Yeah, where it's supposed to be. Grab the compressor, getting all the nooks and crannies cleaned up. It was jam-packed full of dirt, dog hair, and all kind of other shit. So now we can get a better look. I also went ahead, took the screws off to the wood flashing underneath the door. That way we can get that cleaned up. Threw it to the side for now. Let's see what we have to do to get this beam up and operational. That way it can actually carry somewhat of a load. We've got a lot of shit to work with here. Literal shit. This wood is, it's not rotting, it's just, it's so old. And it's been sagging for so long, it's pretty much no good here. Nothing's holding it up here other than the little temporary barrier I got here. This is all loose. So we're gonna get it all knocked away. We're turning gears a bit here. I was gonna keep this center beam in and just put some screws, but this wood's pretty old. Damn near every nail is letting loose. It's chipping, wasn't really made right from the beginning. So I think we're just gonna start tearing out these rafters, whatever they're called, and starting fresh. So let's get right to it. It's not much anyways. That's all it takes for that to come out. So much for lifting up the beam. That's the last of it. We pretty much got it all demolished. We're gonna leave the front because of course it's holding up the roof for now, but we'll get that taken care of. We started off wanting to rebuild, but now we're gonna start fresh. Got all the old shit out of here. Tomorrow we'll come through, start setting our post, and just start building from the ground up. It'll just be way more cost effective, and in the long term it'll just be a lot better. So for tonight, we're gonna call it, head inside, get cleaned up, get the dogs fed, get some dinner in us. I'm hungry. And like always, we appreciate you guys for watching. We'll be back out here tomorrow for the next one.